This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So to get the different colors, here we have the option called in annotation color fill legend. Okay. So I'm going to click the color fill legend. I will get the color fill legend. I will place the one legend somewhere in my drawing. Okay. When I click on my drawing workplace, I will get this choose space type and color scheme. Here I am going to use my rooms. So when I go inside of the drop down, I can see the HVAC zones, rooms, and spaces. The rooms belongs to architecture part. HVAC zones and spaces belongs to MEP part. Okay, now I am going to choose a room. Then if you go to the color schema, here you can see the name and department. Right? Only two parameters are there, department and name. Now I available only with this name only, no number, nothing. And if you see the department, I don't have any department in my drawing. Okay, so I am going to use my name only, and then OK. When I click on OK, I will get the each name with a different color. Okay, each name is a different color. Now I want to change the color for the room number A. I will select the legend. When you select the legend, you can see the contextual menu, edit scheme. Can you see edit scheme? Click on the edit scheme. Let's say which color I want to change, room name A, and go to the color. Let's say if you want to change the color, change the color. Okay, you can choose the different color combinations. And I want to change the fill patterns also. Let me see. Okay, AI changes the color only now. I'm going to OK. So now color I change for the A. Right? Then select it, edit schema. I want to change the fill pattern, means hatch pattern in the AutoCAD. Let's say I want to change with this different kind of the hatch. Can you see? Hatch also change. Right? This is color fills legend for the rooms. You can change any color. For example, now I want to create one more drawing, additional drawing for the same level with the color fill for the room numbers, or color fill for the area of the room. According to the area, I want to fill the colors. Okay. See, if I want to show area in this drawing, just to select the tag. Here we have the two options. One is the room. Another thing is the color. I mean tag. Select it. Go to edit tag. Here switch on the show area. You can see the area. Right. Now I want to create one more drawings according to the number. I want to create one more drawing according to the area. I mean different color for the name, different color for the number, different color for the area. Let's say here I have only one drawing, level 1. When I select it, we go to the edit schema. Here have the name. Okay. When you go to this name drop down, you can find the area, floor finishes, numbers, occupant, lot of parameters are there. Okay. Let's say for example, instead of the name, if I change the number, okay, according to the numbers, it will change. Okay. Again, I am going to select the room legend, go to edit schema. I want to change with area. According to the area, it giving the different colors, right? But here I need the 3 drawings. one drawing with the name, one drawing with the room numbers, one drawing with the area. Right? But when I change into the legend, in the same drawing only, it is updating. Then how to create the new drawing? So very important this one. To create the new drawing in the project browser, select the level whichever we are working. Go to the duplicate. Here when you go to the duplicate view, here we have the three options: duplicate, duplicate with the detailing, and duplicate as a dependent. Let us discuss what is the difference between these two, duplicate and duplicate with the detail. Let's say now I am going to use a duplicate. See, when I duplicate my drawing, no annotations, correct? No name, number, the dimensions, nothing is there. So I will go back again, duplicate with the detail. So I will get all detailed as it is. Okay. So this is my only level 1 drawing. For a level 1 drawing, I am creating the number of drawings. You can create n number of drawings for one level. Okay. Let's say now I am going to this copy 1, no dimensions, copy 2, dimension. What I do, I'm going to delete it. Nothing will happen, but main file will don't delete it. Okay. Go there, use a duplicate with a detail, and select, right click, give the name level 1. Let's say for example area. Okay. And I want to create one more drawing. Duplicate with the detail, rename. Let's say name. I need 3 drawings, right? Duplicate with the detail, rename, area name, and number. Okay. See, I will go to the area first. Okay, observe carefully. I am in the area drawing now. I will select the room legend, edit schema. Here I will change already this area, right? Okay. Then I am going to the name. Okay, and go to this, select the room legend, edit schema. Here I am going to give the name. Okay, so it's changed, right? Now I am going to the number. Select the legend, edit schema. Here give the number. So what you are feeling now? All 3 drawings are different, right? But when I check back to these drawings, I'm going to the area. See, it's updated with this numbers only. When I go to the name, again it's same drawing. When I go to the numbers, again it's the same drawing. Don't confuse it. Just I created the 3 drawings. One drawing name is area, one drawing name is name, one drawing name is number. But when I'm trying to change this legend, here I'm changing the name, number, area, right? So, but main theme is name only. How we created the names in this project browser, like area, name, number. Same way we need to create the themes in this room also. Let's say this is name. I will select this name and duplicate. Here I will give the name as area. Okay. Again I will duplicate. Now I will give the number. Right. So I will go to the name. Let's say I'm going to OK here. So now I'm in the area drawing. Okay. I will go to this, select and edit schema. Here I will choose the area. In the scheme I need to choose the area, in same way in the color also I need to choose the area. both should be same. Okay, apply. Okay, now this is with the area. Now I am going to the name. Go to the select schema, edit schema, change the name, and here also should be name. Following, apply. Okay, now I got the name. Then I am going to number. Select schema, edit schema. Here I am going to use the number and number. Right? See, now if you see, all three drawings are the different area, number, and number. Clear? See, now you may not understand why we need the area different, name different, number different. Just I'm explaining the concept. But generally, in our architecture drawing, we create the one drawing with the floor finishes. Right? Now I want to give the different floors for the different rooms. Floor finish drawing. Again, what I do, I will go there, duplicate with the detail. Most of the times I will use duplicate the detail only. Here I will give the rename instead of the numbers I'm going to finishes. Okay. To work on the finishes, I will go to this room. When you select the room in the property, you can see this for parameters. Okay. Here we have the finishes. That's the floor finish. One finish is a tile. Okay. Another drawing is, let's say, paint, epoxy paint. Okay. So another room is, let's say, with marble or Italian tile, something. Okay. For example, I mean the marble. So other rooms are the, let's say, different. Let's say normal. I'm giving the, we can give the material name. Okay. Just I'm giving this, but just for understanding. Room finish. I'm going to select normal. I'm going to choose the floor finish as a normal. Okay. Now I want to create this finish drawing with the floor finishes. I will go to the select the room, edit. Here I will duplicate once again. Finishes. Okay. Here I will go to the floor finishes where I updated the information in the floor finishes. Select the floor finishes. According to the floor finishes, we will get. Here you can change the colors. One yellow, different color. The tile. Here you can change the different materials according to our requirement. Just I'm giving roughly. We need to select the proper pattern. Good pattern. See, now apply. You can see the different finishes. To create these kind of the drawings, we use these options, room level options. Now clear? Why we need to use the color fill legend? But this is the purpose. We create the different drawings. This drawing is area. This drawing is the finishes. This drawing is the name and the number. This is for the level 1. Correct? Let's say for example, I want to create level 2 also. To create the level 2, just I will copy. Let's say I will copy all my drawings. Right? Filter, select the wall, doors, windows. Okay, I'm not copying the room names and numbers. Select it, go to the copy, and in the paste, align to the select level. I am going to the second level. Okay. So when we go to the second level, you can see my drawing. This is my second level. So here roof is not required. Let's say I'm going to delete the roof. I will go to the second level. This is my drawing. Now I want to create the rooms for the second floor. Okay, I can see below part. In the property, you can find the underlay option. In underlay, see base level. I can see level 1. If I make it the none, I cannot see anything as a reference. Now I will go to the architecture. I create the rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here also, I want to create the different drawing with the finishes. Okay. For better understanding, level 2. Finishes. So if I go back to the level 1, let's say for example, for this room I used the normal. So for the normal I used this only magenta color, right? Let's say I'm going to select one more room. This is a marble. For marble I used the different hash pattern and different color. And for entire my project, I should maintain the same color schema, but to maintain the consistency, right? So what I do here, I will use one template here to maintain the same colors and all. So here what I do, I will collect all settings from this level 1 and I will apply these settings into the level 2. To copy this all settings, in the view, here we have the view template. Okay. Just I will go to the view template, create one template from the current view. Current view means which is open. I'm going to create template from the current view. Here I will give the, let's say, name as a finish. Okay. And okay. Then I will go to the second level. I will apply the materials. Let's say I will select the room. I will go to the floor finish. Already there, let's say epoxy. Let's say this is my floor finish is normal. Okay, again I want to use this for the marble. Again I want to use for this room, let's say floor finish as a normal. Floor finish, epoxy. Okay. See, no colors are changed. To update colors same like the first level, I will go to the floor plan. Here we have called view template, the property. Remember the options, view template. Go to the view and select my finishes, whichever I created in the level 1. Select the finishes, apply, okay. Automatically you will get the colors. Let us scratch it. Finishes, same, normal, okay, magenta color and all, right? I will go to the finish. Okay. If you want to see the colors, go to annotate, color fill legend, you can play for legend. Then you see same colors and hatch patterns. So in this way, we can maintain uniformity, consistency in the entire project, whether it's the project is small project, a big project, large project, whatever it may be. We follow the same process. Okay. One is the color fill legend and second one is the viewpoint. These two things for the day.